channel. I hope y'all had a peaceful week. My week was short, but it was still profitable, so I'm thankful either way. So today's topic is women truckers being on the rise, and I forgot, like, bear with me, but women truckers on the rise. So I'm gonna start off by stating the obvious, that this industry is becoming more diverse than ever. Like, due to the national truck driver shortage, like, attracting female truck drivers has become like a big priority. Like, everybody is trying to recruit women truck drivers. There are roughly about 3.6 million truck drivers. 10% of those are women truck drivers. It's also been reported that female truck drivers drive an average of about, 60 or 70 more miles per month than men. And not only that, but most female truck drivers are less likely to be in a accident or a crash. But I ain't gonna speak too much on no crash, because I myself have been in one. But out of it all, female truck drivers are less likely. That's the key word, okay? It's bound to happen, you know, maybe at some point in your life, but it's less likely for a woman to be in a semi-crash, probably due to the sense of some women are very cautious when it comes to driving, especially, you know, a big piece of equipment like a semi-truck. But more men are aggressive, they manly with it. So, no patience or nothing. So that's probably why they, came up with that assumption, which I, kind of agree. I'm still a safe driver, but, it was a mistake. But like I said, it can happen to anybody, okay? Trucks are even becoming easier to drive. I mean, most carriers, are going strictly automatic, which I'm guessing some females have a hard time learning how to drive a manual. But yeah, most carriers are just going strictly automatic. And even like back in the day when, truck driving, first started, the trucks weren't so easy to drive. It was considered, I feel like that the type of equipment was, built for a man. Like, when they designed trucks back then, I don't think a female was even brought up about driving, semis. So they were pretty rough back in the day. But now, of course, they have a lot of incentives, that come with these trucks, make it more comfortable for women to drive, and, more smooth and just easy to control or easy to handle on the road without it being, so manly, I guess. It has also been reported that women take better care of the equipment. I mean, most women like to be clean, tidy, like to keep things neat and organized. We have great customer service skills, and like I mentioned before, we are, I don't know why I keep saying we. I'm trying to speak for everybody, but hopefully most women are very organized and like to keep things together, you know what I'm saying? So that's another reason why more companies are more likely to hire women, because they know that their equipment will be taken care of like it was their own. Women are also much easier to train because we listen, not thinking we know everything. We actually listen, and we are or can be more patient than men. So that's another reason why they are more willing to hire females. And not only that, but we are more respectful when it comes to, I guess, handling hectic situations such as confrontations and stuff that we may encounter out on the road by negative attitude people, such as the guard shack personnel or the security guards or whatever that may be on the premises of the shippers and receivers. So that's another reason why more carriers are more likely to hire females. So with the 60,000 plus truck driver shortage that we are currently experiencing right now. To my wannabe female truckers out there, you know, you can easily fill in that shortage by just obtaining your CDLs and coming out here and getting the training and starting to drive. I mean, it's not a hard job for some if you are a really dedicated and hardworking person. You can do anything once you put your mind to it. If this is something you really want to do, stop procrastinating. Just do it. Okay? We can get paid just as much as men, which is a problem for some people, but you can get the bag too. Okay? And not only that, this job can be flexible if you have a family, which most women do, and that has been a concern for most of the females that I have spoken with, because they're like, I got kids, I can't just pick up and go away for a couple months. So as long as you come out with a plan and goals and have a good support system, honey, you're gonna do just good. Okay? And not only that, but the stability and the freedom, not to mention the pay, once you get that experience, it's worth it. I mean, just get out here and do it. Okay, I can't stress that enough. Like, for real. And if you're still like in a gray area or not finding the answers to your questions, there are plenty of female organizations to reach out to get these answers. Okay, most of these organizations, most of their goals is to encourage more women employment in the trucking industry, promote safety, which is a top priority. It should be for everybody, but especially females out here. So they promote safety and accomplishments, and not only that, they help you and can be great resources to helping minimize the obstacles that we face on a daily basis out here as female truckers. So I mean, it's help everywhere. You just have to look for it. Okay? And then not to mention, once you get out here, network. You know, if you see another female trucker, be social, make a friend. Okay? It's always good and useful to have somebody to talk to on the road who is experiencing the same things that you are, or a mentor. You know, whatever you want to go with, anything is helpful. For organizations off the top is Women in Trucking, Team Drivers and Women in Trucking, Lady in Trucking, and Real Women in Trucking. I think those are the four that I have personally researched and looked up, and I will also put their links in the description box so y'all don't have to Google it, since it's so hard for y'all to Google stuff. I'll just go ahead and put that in the description box below so y'all have easy access to it, and hopefully y'all can find answers up there. And if that wasn't enough encouragement for you, there are plenty of women who own their own trucking business. I mean, even though most of them do it with their husbands and stuff like that, because we know women handle paperwork and customer service skills and organization skills are up to par, but that's where we come in at the back end. Like, we are we keep it together. Like, we as women just automatically have that role in knowing how to handle shit. To be real, like, we just know how to handle. We are great problem solvers. You know what I'm saying? Most men ain't got time for it. Like, they get impatient or frustrated quick, but us as women, it's just in us. Like, we gonna take care of stuff. So, you know, that's why most women just be in the back end. Most women don't have to drive trucks. They are somewhere involved in the industry at some point, okay? And that's where I eventually want to grow to. Instead of me driving a truck, I want to own my business and be at the back end, you know, preferably doing other things like mentoring people once I get to that level, and, you know, doing other things, you know, just not as involved with it, but somewhat involved in it, if that makes sense. I don't even think that makes sense. But anyways, with that being said, I'm going to conclude this video, but I'm going to end it by saying I feel like now is the perfect time for you to jump into this industry and grow as it's growing. Like, if you got kids, school about to be out, if it's not already out, You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and go to a school, get your CDLs, get on the road with a trainer, knock that, 1, 2, 3 months out, and have a plan and have some goals, and don't waste no time out here, and get to where you need to be at. If it's not for you, but for your family. I mean, that's the least you can do now, okay? That's the least you can do. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button with the bell on the side, okay? And leave a comment. As you know, if y'all haven't commented on any of my videos, I am very quick with responses. If there's something more on a personal level you want to ask me, my email is on my YouTube page. And I will also put it down in the description box too. So, and make sure y'all check out the description box. I be having some stuff in there, okay, on some of my videos. So don't overlook that. But I hope y'all have a good week, and I'll see y'all next Sunday. Peace.